Hey guys, welcome to Master Gaming VR. Today we're going to be taking a look at another developer request. This is from Televisor for ArmZ VR, ARMZ VR. This is an early access title that just launched into early access on March 28th. It is currently $14.99 and it's a wave shooter. But it's a wave shooter where you're playing a big giant pair of mech arms. I think VR is great for mech-based games. I don't know how mech this is going to be versus you just controlling a big pair of mech arms and squashing a bunch of tiny little robot zombies, I think. Not entirely sure, but they're classifying this as a dynamic tactical wave shooter. I don't know what the hell that means. There's a lot of talk about dynamic weapon loadouts and dynamic enemy reactions and a lot of marketing spiel hype talk. So we're going to get to the bottom of what exactly that is, and I really don't have a whole lot to say in the intro for this, so let's just go ahead and get in the game. Okay, so here we are in ArmZ VR, and we don't have any arms in ArmZ VR, in the loading screen at least. So go ahead and press trigger really quick. Here are our arms, apparently. These things are really fucking big. Human size is, let's see, do we have, human size is like the size of that right there, from what I could tell from the trailer. If that were the feet and that were the head, that would be about human size right there. So that kind of gives you an example of the scale. The robots aren't tiny that we're going to be fighting. The robots are human sized, and these are supposed to be a giant pair of mechanical arms. So kind of mech-like, kind of not mech-like. I don't think that we're going to be sitting in a cockpit. We're just going to be directly controlling these arms, which I kind of think if we were in a more like a Gundam-style cockpit with, I don't know, something that we were manipulating to actually manipulate the arms, more like Vox Machina. I think that would be better, but we'll see how this goes. We'll see. I am right-handed, so we've got a nice little setting right there. I like this menu. This menu is really cool. Just the way that, and they've got a quit button. They've got a quit button, so points for that. I haven't had to bitch about that in a while. So I'm going to jump into settings really quick and take a look. Toggle hit pull notifications. Yeah, sure. Toggle compass. Okay. Toggle right side pointer. That sounds all great. And credits. So no comfort settings. So probably no locomotion. Very, very minimalist here on the settings other than sound effects and such. Yeah, that's kind of difficult to select. And here's your credits if you guys care about the Televisor team. Special thanks, sound effects, additional help, all that good stuff. Core team. Make sure credit is given where credit is due. So back button, and it's a really cool, just like AR futuristic menu. I don't know, I like it. All right, so jump right in, no frills, just straight to play. We have some saved games. Game 1. Continue. Okay. And we are now the person. It feels like this would attach to a back. All right. Select left-hand weapon. Harpoon hand sounds fun. Pistol. Okay, so it looks like we might have to unlock some of those. I'm gonna go with harpoon hand because you have only one harpoon. Weapon swapped. I only have one harpoon. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. So over here, harpoon hand or a pistol. We'll keep the pistol on the right, and a harpoon hand on the left. That sounds good to me. Kill 15 enemies by shooting them in their heads. Kill 3 enemies by throwing rockets at them. Kill 10 enemies by catching and crushing them. That sounds brutal. Okay, the enemy has reached the Dawnfall Bridge. The scouts tell us that the monsters spent all night carrying large bombs. We don't know how they will use them, but we must protect the gates at all cost. So we're the last line of defense between a human city behind us and the horde of machine zombie things that are coming to get them. So everything looks good here. Again, I really like this lobby area right here. Danger, high voltage. Anyways, let's go ahead and start. This lobby area is pretty nice. Press trigger to shoot. Hold trackpad and move controller to drag robot. Press system button to pause the menu. Harpoon only, grip to crush. Harpoon only, hold trigger, catch, release, throw. Okay. That sounds reasonable. Spread your arms and use both hands. Okay, I spread my arm, I use both hands, I press trigger. I don't think that's what they meant, but I did it. Alright, so it said something about dragging. Oh. Hey. Get fucked. Defend yourself against with your weapons. Ah, whoops. Okay. I can't. Alright, this is just a tutorial. Your pistols are online. Hey, it's about time. That's actually really cool right there, how they're doing that. Alright, watch out for the gate meter, press trigger to continue. Okay, so we've got, looks like a health, and I don't know what. Oh, we do have to worry about reloading. Okay, I can blow up. Oh shit! I can blow up rockets. Reloading takes a while. You want to stagger that shit. And conserve ammo. Oh. Shoot him in the head? Headshot! We can shoot him in the head. He looks fancy. What the hell happened to him? Alright, explosives can be used against your enemies. Shoot highlighted rockets. I think I killed him? Maybe I killed him? Oh, hello. Hi, guys. And you can blow it up. What are you doing? Catch a rocket with your harpoon. Hold trigger, throw it away. Okay. Catch a rocket, hold trigger. Release trigger. Alright. Okay. Where am I supposed to catch it? They're not throwing anything at me. How am I supposed to... How am I supposed to catch it if he's not throwing you? You, right there. Throw things at me. Catch a rocket with your harpoon. What rocket? Me? I love that. Okay. Seriously, where's the rocket? Oh, there we go. Okay. Got it. I was being a derp. That sound. It's fun until you're just letting your dangle in the weird noises. Oh, come on. Where's rockets? Give me another rocket. There we go. Okay. Catch an enemy with your harpoon. Hold trigger. Crush them. Press grip. I didn't do that. I need more enemies. I wasn't paying attention. More enemies, please? Can I has another bad guy? I seem to have gone through all of my bad guys. Does that work? That doesn't work? Hello? Did you think about what would happen if I ran out of enemies? How am I supposed to pass this if I don't have any enemies? I love the way these arms look, work, and feel. I mean, I've got the whole crushing thing down, I think. Just grab it and grab it. But I don't have enemies to do this, so I might have screwed myself. We might have to restart. So we'll be back in just a minute. So hold tight and we'll restart this. And we'll cut back to where we were here. Okay? Good. Okay, so here we are back at this section, and this is where I actually read the text and pay attention to the text, and I harpoon the enemy. Yeah, so they're less robotic and more biological than I would have expected. They're very loud. Could you be quiet, please? They get all scared and shit. You're pretty ugly. No. That's fair enough. They're not cowering in fear anymore. That just feels really good. So you point, you trigger, you come back, and you just squeeze. The penny is by catching them and crushing them. Get off my wall, baby. I will catch you. I will catch you and you will get crushed. Just like that. Nope. You're uglier than the last ones. Oh. Hey, who was that? Oh, hello. So this pistol hasn't been working. I think I let one through. By the way, this pistol isn't working and I don't know why. And it's upsetting. It hasn't worked since I restarted. They're coming from, if they're coming from up there, why don't they just cross the wall that way? Why do they need to come through me? It makes no sense. Now the only avenue I have is to crush them. And it's not really all that efficient. I'm grabbing about the, would you please stop? Can I have this? There. Achievement unlocked, good start. No, I don't think that was. Why doesn't that pistol shoot? Alright, robot health, 27.5%. Yeah, I fucking suck. Gate health, 30%. Yeah, I suck. Kill 15 enemies by shooting them in their heads. 8 left. Well, yeah, my left pistol didn't work at all. So I got 2 of those at least. 10 enemies by catching and crushing them. 3 enemies by throwing rockets at them. Special kills, 12. Air kills, headshots. Strong punches. String punches. I don't know what string punches are. Enemies killed. 105. So nice stats there. Breach gate 7. I'll let 7 people through, which is why we're down. So 10% gate health per breached enemy, so we can only let 10 through. Pretty standard tower defense stuff. And this feels a lot like a tower defense. Okay. New location unlocked. Oh, that was the other thing that I meant to say. There's only 3 locations according to the Steam page, so that's kind of a ruined factory near our city is the place where enemies are making rockets and mortars. They will surely use them against us, so we must be prepared. Alright. So, I selected Harpoon Hand, but it was the tutorial, so it didn't really work. Harpoon Hand on the left, pistol on the right. Hopefully it'll actually honor that this go around. Your weapons are indestructible. Use them to punch and protect yourself. I can't do that because I don't have a pistol there. Oh. I see what I wanted. Can I not? Alright, apparently my left arm is just useless. I'm doing this shit one arm. Get bitch slapped. To be able to snatch you right out the air, but I can't even snatch anything. Yeah, okay, that's annoying. Fun but buggy. And very limited as far as content is concerned. It's just a shield. Oh, I'm dying. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of doing this with one pistol. It's kind of working. Not quite, but kind of. Again, if they're right there, why couldn't they just jump over that way? Well, the level design isn't that awesome. To be perfectly honest. But that's fun. There's some fun elements. So yeah, this being my left hand being destroyed for all intents and purposes, just non-functional, leaves a lot to be desired for the game. It makes this really just not work very well at all. I can't frighten them. I can't do anything. I get stuck on reload timers like that. The only thing that I can really use my left hand for is swatting people. He's stuck there. He donged my head. Is that what he just did? Oh, well, now I'm stuck reloading. This is a super challenge difficulty mode. Only have one pistol. The scale is nice. The size and the feeling is nice. They've gotten that down. But as far as, like, I mean, this is an early access title. This is an early access title. So, keep that in mind. There will be bugs. But not having half of your arm is a pretty big one. And you're also... Jesus. You're also fighting the stigma of... You're also fighting the stigma of being a wave shooter, so you really need to come out of the game strong. My ArmZ unit was destroyed. Humanity has fallen. Wow, okay. Lots of explosions. This probably doesn't need to be here when I am interacting with the menu. Especially if I want to take a step back to see all of the menu at once and have it at arm's reach rather than have it like right in my face. So let's see. Challenges were, what were the 5 energies by shooting them, shooting at the nearby rockets, catch 5 flying rockets. Oh, I can catch the flying rockets. Okay. Take away 5 rockets from rocketeers. 5 left. Well, my harpoon arm just didn't work. Period. My right arm is going to be much better at shooting than my left arm because I'm right-handed. I don't know why it asked me if I was right-handed and then put the harpoon on my right hand. That doesn't make sense to me. The harpoon is an auxiliary thing. It makes more sense to me to be on the left hand, and it should just work. And it didn't. It worked at the start, and then I clicked restart and it didn't work. So who knows what that entails. But it is an early access game, so bugs like that can be forgiven to an extent. So let's go ahead and quit the menu. So that was basically half the game. Yes, I do. This one is going to be short and sweet. It is a wave shooter. It is early access. It is a big pair of robot mech arms versus a horde of half biological, half robotic armored zombie robot things. I don't know what the hell the enemies are, but I mean, the Z implies zombie, and they were partially mechanical, so who the hell knows what we're fighting. Let's pop out and do a final wrap up. Okay, so that was ArmZ VR. It just hit early access again on March 28th. It is from Televisor. It is $14.99. The arms were fun. The feeling, the IK that the arms had, the way that they moved, felt very machine-like, not very human-like. It felt good moving them around, banging them against the floor, hearing that big dong sound. A little annoying after a while, just holding your arm down and hearing dong, 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 dong. The whacking people with the arms felt good. They had just enough delay to feel mechanical, like you were somewhere else initiating that swing and the machine was following through on that, but not enough to really feel annoying. It felt like there were mechanical limitations in place on the arms that you as a human could surpass and just swing away, and then the arm had to catch up to where you were telling it to go. So just in general, the mechanics of the arms felt really good, and as the game is all about the arms, it's named after the arms, that's a really good thing. But I saw nothing dynamic or tactical about this wave shooter. It was just a wave shooter. More of a tower defense type of wave shooter than anything. Like a tower defense where you are the sole tower is kind of what it felt like over your standard wave shooter. That may be a good thing, that may be a bad thing, but again, at the end of the day, there was nothing special about it just being a wave shooter. Waves of enemies are going to come at you, you're going to kill the waves of enemies, they're either going to attack you or climb over the wall. Either way, you're screwed. It really brings to mind like the Wizards VR, their wave shooter levels where you're just a stationary wizard and all of the orcs and ogres and goblins and things are trying to come through and get to the town behind you and you have to stop them. Very similar to that, and that was just a wave shooter. So, is it worth it? Well, it's a freshly released EA title, so it's got some bugs. You've got the bug where I wasn't paying attention to the instructions and I killed all the enemies in a way that they didn't want me to kill them, and they never refreshed, and so then I had to start over. I would consider that a bug. It's both human error, it's not coding for stupidity. I did something stupid by not reading, and the game didn't either prevent me from doing something stupid or compensate for the fact that I did something stupid and send out another wave of enemies when it detected there were no enemies. I would consider that bug. But it's an EA title, that's acceptable. That's fine. That's what EA is for. It wasn't anything groundbreaking or earth-shattering. The left pistol not functioning and the left harpoon not functioning, that's borderline another story. That is pretty key to the gameplay element. If that doesn't work and that doesn't function, you can't play the game. So that's a bigger issue. But again, it's freshly out of EA. Freshly into EA. There are going to be bugs with that, so you have to make some allowances for that. So I keep that in mind. And really, what it's going to come down to with this is content, or the lack thereof. According to the Steam page, there are only 3 environments, which to me reads, since each new environment was a new level, the tutorial was 1, the first area that we actually got to play is number 2, and then a third area that we go to after that. That's just not enough, really. Even if you are fresh into early access, you need to have more of a game if you're going to be charging $15. That's $5 per area, $5 for the tutorial, $5 for that level, $5 for the following level. That seems pretty steep, really. It doesn't feel like you get a good amount of game for your buck. That's a pretty poor ratio there. So I'm probably gonna jot this down as a no, wait for more content to be available. It's a neat idea. It feels good, but it needs more content before it is worth the dollar amount that they are charging, in my opinion. If you are okay with that and you're okay with buying into the early access scheme and hoping and wishing that more content comes down the road after you've spent money on it, then by all means pick it up if you enjoy wave shooters and you enjoy robot arms, because the robot arms are cool. I got nothing bad to say about the robot arms other than, hopefully they fix their bugs in the future. But I don't think I'm going to give it a thumbs up based on the hope of additional content, as mostly because I didn't read anything about adding additional content. They just said, here's the game, it's in early access, this is a blah, 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 blah. And it was a whole lot of marketing spiel and not a lot of, this is what's on the roadmap, this is what we're going to do. And maybe that's out there, maybe that exists, but I didn't see it. So I have to judge it based on the content I see, and I don't see a whole lot of content. So sorry, Televisor. When are we going to get new maps? When are we going to get new modes? When are we going to get new content that's going to make that price worthwhile? That would be what I would like to know. Anyways, that's going to do it for my look at ArmZ VR, ArmZ, ArmZ VR, however you want to pronounce that or say that. I'm just going to call it ArmZ VR because ARMS. Anyway, that's going to do it. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like, subscribe, comment down below, consider becoming a member or checking out any of the other various links down there to support the channel. I am aiming to get some better audio set up right now instead of constantly using the headset, getting an actual studio quality microphone. So if you guys would like to support the channel in that way, I would greatly appreciate that. Other than that, just liking and subscribing is more than enough. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. And I will see you guys in the next video. Later.